Hello everyone and welcome to episode 12 of my David Anderson career mode. In the last one we won 2 fights, the first one being a first round knockout against Charles Oliveira and the second one being a first round knockout once again against Joshua Emmett. I think his first name's Joshua, I've got no idea. But yeah, and that sets us in the perfect position as pretty much the number one contender. Uriah Rodriguez might actually have that claim, but it is pretty much us. And we are having our third fight against champion Chan Sun Young. Now we are definite rivals. We've had a long history. I beat him back in 2023 by knockout in the third round after a very difficult fight. Then I went on to win the belt against Holloway, defend it once against Volkanovski, then looked to defend it again, and I was dominating the fight completely. I was so far ahead, and then I was an idiot, stayed on the ground a bit too long, and he got me in a twister. And about 20 seconds before he started the submission, I had said, why am I on the ground with this guy? He's the only one in the UFC to ever pull off a twister. I think I said those exact same words, and then he pulled off a twister and became our first ever loss. And yeah, so we are 1-1 against each other. This is for all the marbles and the world title. This is a huge fight, which is why the fight hype is already on very high. And I actually have no idea what is going to happen, because this guy, in the first fight where I beat him, I almost got knocked out. That was a fact. It was a very difficult fight. End-to-end stuff, knockdowns with everyone. And in the second fight, I was absolutely destroying him on the feet, and I just got a bit too cocky, too arrogant. So in theory, I should just, now I know not to stay on the ground with this guy, I should theoretically just pop right back up whenever I get taken down. I had, in my 2 fights after the loss, I'd increased my takedown defense, I think, to 4.5 star. My bottom game's already quite strong and submission defense is strong, so I should be okay now to get straight back up from the ground. But this is the real test of the career. If we lose a second time against Chan Sun Young, we're probably not going to get a 4th shot. So this is the be-all and end-all of the career. If we lose this, I might just have to head up to lightweight and try and get the title off Conor McGregor, I think it is. Conor McGregor. But in the perfect world, I'd like to beat Chan Sun Young, end the rivalry entirely. That's 3 fights I've had with him. Shared loads of rounds with this guy, and I'm officially the victor, and it's put to bed. Then defend it like 4 times against maybe an Ortega, an Edgar, a Uriah Rodriguez, maybe Holloway again, and then move up to lightweight to become double champ. Alternatively, if I lose against Chan Sun Young, that's 17-2, and I will have lost the trilogy with this guy, and I think I'll just have to head up to lightweight. Hopefully it allows me, and try my luck there, because every fighter has a bogeyman out there somewhere, is what a lot of people say. I know Tyson Fury says that a lot, and in everyone's career, everyone has that one fighter that they just can't beat, and it's whether you find him or not. We might have found him, we don't know yet, but I think my game plan of starting off slow, picking him off from the outside with the low guard, then finishing him while he's tired in the latter rounds, will probably work. I really hope so, because in the loss against him, we destroyed him in the first round by picking him apart on the feet, and whenever he did take us down, we got straight back up. Our takedown defense against Chan Sun Young, though, in that loss was only about 3 star. It's about 4.5 now, so it's much better. So theoretically, he shouldn't be able to take us down. In theory. This is all in theory. And this is going to be a huge fight. This is to put to bed the rivalry, because even though it doesn't officially say rivalry, it definitely is now. This will be the 3rd time I fought him, and it's 1 apiece. So hopefully, this goes our way. And I'll, of course, skip the training. I'll do that off camera. And yeah, I'll meet you back when it's done. Training has been completed, and that was very good. We leveled up our spinning body kick, our spinning heel kick, our uppercut to the body, our wrestling transitions, and our wrestling reversals, I think. So that was amazing. We got lots of stuff upgraded, and we have 84 evolution points now to apply. I could apply it to the ground game, because I think we're going to need it against Chanson Young. I might do it to our top game, so if we are in top position, we can get up from the ground easier as well. So I'm going to upgrade top game to 3-star and spend the rest on maybe punch power. So we get 4-star punch power now. There we go. I think that is perfect. And we are now a 4-star fighter as well. Not bad at all. We already know what Chanson Young's game plan is, because although it says kickboxer, we've fought him twice before. We know he's gonna rush in, be very aggressive, strike with us, then shoot for many takedowns, try to get them. And yeah, this fight hype is probably going to break the pay-per-view sales, I think, anyway. Our biggest event has only done 1.3 million. We need to beat 2.4, which was of course the Khabib Conor one, and I do think this one will beat it because it's very, very high fight hype. If it doesn't now, I'm gonna look dumb, but I do think it will be our most sold fight, even if it doesn't beat the 2.4, because it's a trilogy fight. It's the most important fight of my career, because if I lose this, I think I'm in trouble, and I don't think I'll ever get the featherweight title shot again as long as Chanson Young is champion. He might retire though, because he must be 40 now, I think. I last fought him last year because I'm going to fight at the end of 2026, and I last fought him in 2025, and before that 2023. So this rivalry has lasted about 3 years, which is quite impressive. It's been a 3-year long rivalry, and it's finally going to be put to bed, and one of us is going to be victorious. And I hope to God it's me, because this could really screw things up if I lose this one. My game plan is going to be keeping very far away with a relatively low guard, so we're probably going to take a lot of damage to the head, but I think we can withstand it. Our chin strength isn't bad and our recovery is quite good, so I think we're going to absorb a lot of shots in the head, and then we're going to push forward occasionally, land a few uppercuts and hooks, then retreat again and use our jab to keep him as far away as we possibly can, because this guy's going to shoot for his life. He did that in the first fight, took us down lots, and in the second fight took us down about 6 times as well, or something like that. So yeah, hopefully our takedown defense is better and our bottom game submission defense is very good as well. We have heavy hands and quick kicker now, so we are very quick, and we're getting the power up there as well, which is quite good. We're kind of the perfect striker. We're definitely the best striker in the featherweight division, as shown when we fought Max Holloway, who is a good striker. Actually, Uriah Rodriguez is a kickboxer, isn't he? And he's very diverse. He's got a wide array of attacks, so when I fight him, that'll be a stand-up fight, and that'll be amazing. So I think it's between me and Rodriguez, but I do think I could beat anyone on the feet. It's the ground game which is still concerning, and if I get taken down, I'm gonna get straight back up, because if I get in a submission with this guy, I'm in serious trouble, because he's very good. Only fighter in the UFC to win using a twister. He beat me with a twister, so hopefully we don't do that again. He's done very well though, because I think he's defended his belt since he beat me as well, so he's clearly a great fighter, and he's fighting for the belt in real life, isn't he, against Volkanovski. So yeah, I have all the respect for Chanson Young, but in this career mode, he's my most heated rival. I don't hate him, I respect him, but he's very annoying. He's 39, I'm 24. He's got further reach, but he's shorter. I'm going to use my jab, utilise that so much, some kicks. I'm going to conserve energy for the first few rounds. I did predict in the prediction a knockout in round 5. because I genuinely think this is going to be such a long fight where I'm going to be very slow at the start, just trying to tire him out, throw some body shots, wear down the gas tank, then push hard in the last few rounds. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be very difficult though. And we are in London, England. And I am an English fighter, so this should be good. Here we go then. I could be two-time featherweight champion, or I could lose the trilogy against Chanson Young. This is the most important fight of my life, and I really hope I can win. I'm going to have to start off slow, but be very aware. If this guy takes me down and holds me there for more than 20 seconds, I could be in serious trouble. That's all it needs, is 20 seconds on the ground, and he's locked in a submission, and I can't get out of it, and it's done. So I'm going to have to be very careful. I've got to be perfect for the entire fight. He's got to be perfect for about 20 seconds, and then it's done. This guy is definitely my biggest threat, because he's very good on his feet as well. Like when I fought Oliveira in the last episode, I think his striking is worse than Chanson Young in this game anyway. In real life, I think it's Oliveira with better striking, but in this game, I think Chanson Young's better. So this could be bad. Will we touch gloves though? No, I don't touch his glove. I'm clearly a bit annoyed then. Here we go then, let's see what he does. He is the champion, so he gets all the bragging rights at the minute. I've got to beat him in the trilogy. Let's do power move. Here we go. Let's do power move. And I look annoyed. Let's start off slow with the jab. He's gonna really press forward and really try and get me. I'm a bit rusty in this David Anderson career mode. I recorded that last episode like 3 weeks ago, so it's been a while. That was impressive. He ducked that, and I'm already tired, and he caught me with a nasty body shot. I'm going to hit the leg a few times as well. That was a good body kick then. He's not shot for a takedown yet. It's a bit annoying because I've got a very low guard. Good body kick, and he's shot for a takedown. Okay, and first takedown defended. That's a good sign. But I think we did do this in the second fight against him, where we did defend the first takedown and then he landed like 6 or something. I think he landed a lot of takedowns in the first fight as well. I think we're doing quite well though. We're kind of getting tired, so the strategy of tiring him isn't going that well because he is still completely there and with us. He did go for takedown then. And there we go, been knocked down. That was quite good. Not a bad crane kick. And he's going for takedown. I spotted that. Oh, I clicked the wrong button then. I really don't want to take this guy down. I wanted to stay on the feet. And I did say we were going to take a lot of damage to the head. That is going to happen. And he stunned me. And when I'm stunned, I've got to be careful because I, of course, have to have a high guard, but I also have to have a low guard because he'll be heading straight for my head. Let's just keep him at arm's length. Be very careful. I think in the last minute of each round, I can stop with this low guard stuff because he won't have time to finish a submission. So I'm definitely going to do my best work in the last round, well, in the last minute of each round, because that would just be so much better. Get straight up. Straight up. Our takedown defense has been very good so far, though. He's ripping my body, though, which is quite upsetting. Oh, he's very good at evading shots as well. And he's been knocked down by the straight. That's quite good. And now I can have a high guard because I don't think he can finish off a submission. He's doing very well at evading shots and he's ripping my body and my head's a bit low. That was good though. Nice 1-2 there, and we're getting the body as well. And he's got me with a takedown, but he's not got enough time, so that's good. We can get back up though. and get out of this, then do a spinning back fist. There we go. Oh, I'm stressed. First round done. I think we definitely won that because we did knock him down and he only took us down once. I think that was a very good round for us. But this is like the second fight. The first round went great. The second round quickly turned sour. It's going quite similar to the second fight we had with him, which is kind of concerning me. But I'm quite happy with that round because I now have a clear game plan. I know exactly what I need to do. And yeah, there we go. We stopped 3 takedowns, knocked him down twice. I think that's quite good. And it might end a lot sooner than I expected. Hopefully, anyway. He's definitely a threat, though. When he took us down, though, we did manage to get straight up. So that's good. And he's definitely behind us on the feet. And our stamina and our cardio is much better. He is doing quite well though still, and we got to maintain a low guard because if this guy takes me down at the start of a round, I could be in trouble, could be in serious trouble. Thank God I quickly raised my guard then because that was coming straight at me. With spinning stuff, if I miss it, it leaves me very open to a takedown, so I've got to be careful with that whole stuff. There we go, let's hit him in the head a bit. That was good. Good body kick. Oh, nice overhand. Landed a hell of an overhand then. That was quite good. We've not attacked his leg that much. Gonna have to try that. Oh, Christ. He dodged the kick. Got him with an uppercut though. I think we hit way harder and faster. And this isn't going to be our prettiest performance. It's not going to be like when we fought Volkanovski last. In episode 9, I think. This is just purely... We're going to absorb a lot of damage because we have to have a low guard. Because he'll just take us down at will if we don't. So... I think this isn't going to do well for our longevity, but it's the most important fight in our career. So it's worth it in the long run. And I do really want to win this rivalry because it is quite close. My head health is quite low though, so I'm going to have to be careful with this whole thing. Going to have to be very careful. He's doing quite well though. That was a good head kick then. And he's down. Get up, get straight up. Do not follow him to the ground, please. Oh, Christ, please stop the takedown. Get up, 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 get up. Get straight up. And low guard, there we go. We got very eager then, missed the spinning shot like I said, and he took us down. That's why spinning shots are concerning, because he can easily take us down with that. This is a problem as well. He's taking us down a lot more now. I think we're getting a bit stressed out. Got to leave the clinch, that's good. Get him to the body. Overhand. He blocked the overhand, which is quite impressive. It's the last 30 seconds now of the round. Let's just head straight in. Let's just head straight in because I don't think he can pull off a submission. So let's just see how it goes on the ground. And let's posture up. Actually, let's just get up and try and finish him on the feet again. Block that shot. Very nice. There we go. And we did a little taunt at the end. That was a very good second round. Very good second round. I'm quite proud of that. I think he was knocked down twice again, like he was in the first round. Yep, knocked down twice in the first and the second. That second round was definitely more competitive though. He didn't stun me in that round like he did in the first, but he took me down twice instead of once. And it was just a general feel of it. He was building on something in that round. And it's not that I performed badly, I just didn't perform as cleanly as the first round. But whenever we were taken down, we got straight back up, which is quite good. And we did get a few good shots on the body and the face. Like that 3-hook combination to the body then ripped him apart. That was quite a difficult one. No idea how he survived that and gets back to his feet. It is quite impressive. Fair's fair to him. Definitely respect him after this rivalry, but I just want it to be done because this guy is my biggest threat in this division, in my opinion, because of his good striking as well as his submissions. It's just such a bad combination for an out-and-out striker like me. That did hurt him though. And he's got a head kick and he is out. And no, vindicated. Let's get up on that cage. Let's get up there and celebrate with the fans, because that was a hell of a knockout. The classic lead roundhouse kick, and he's out. That was amazing then. We stunned him, hit the body a few times I think, then straight back upstairs, and he was out. His head was already gone, he was stunned, staggering back, and then we found the perfect shot. Not the prettiest knockout, a bit basic, but I'm just happy it's done. And the rivalry is put to bed, and we are victorious. Wasn't a massively competitive fight. It wasn't a big war, but still, I'm very happy with that. And we have regained our championship. Two-time featherweight champion of the world, David Anderson, 18-1. There we go then. Now we can make a few defences, then head up to lightweight. And we've definitely, I don't think we've began a rivalry like it said. Oh, it didn't get over 1 million buys. I don't think that did. That's quite insane. I thought I'd sold that fight so much. Very odd. I don't think it did a lot. We got performance of the night, and we deserved that though. That was a very good performance. We stunned him twice, he stunned us once, knocked him down 4 times, got his body once. We had more control time, which is weird. He did land 3 takedowns. Still an area we need to work on is our takedown defence. And he did hit us quite a lot, so our longevity did go down by 2.4%, which is quite a lot. But there we go. That's the victory, and that's the end of the rivalry. I'm glad that's put to bed, and I think the game finally recognises him as a rival now. They probably should have done that after I lost the second fight, but now it is officially a rivalry against Chanson Young. We didn't even touch his gloves, which I think is quite bad. That was a good knockout though. He was staggering back, already stunned from the work I'd done, and then we just finalised it with a quick little blow. And our kicks are very quick. We're a very quick kicker. Not Wonder Boy level speed, but still pretty quick. It's getting there. And that was just a solid left roundhouse high kick, and lights out. It was done. And that put to bed the rivalry and won us our belt back. There we go. So that little blemish has been avenged now, and we can move on and hopefully fight a striker now. I do want to fight Uriah Rodriguez and Ortega. Ortega probably is a bit too low ranked for us right now. Where is he? Yeah, he's 11th. If he works his way back up, that'll be great, because I really do want to test myself against Ortega. I think Rodriguez is definitely the next bet. I don't want to fight Chanson Young again. If it offers a 4th fight, I'm probably going to say no, because it's just not worth it now. I've already shown I'm better, and I've beaten Emmett Volkanovski. I'd like to fight Holloway again. Beat Volkanovski twice, beat Chanson Young twice, beat Emmett, beat Zabit, beat Charles Oliveira. I think I beat Hooker. Yeah, I did. Definitely did. And I just want Rodriguez or Holloway are the ones I want. Let's just look at that on my record. Let's just have a little check. There we go. That's perfect. And now we have the rival. We've had 4 rivalry fights, but that last fight was definitely the best. I thought that was going to break lots of pay-per-view sales, but it's clear it hasn't. It didn't even break 1.3. That's insane. I would have thought it would have been massive, but I guess not. And we've ruined the sold fight. That was less than 1 million pay-per-views, which is awful. Guess I'm not a big star. Not as big as I thought I was. I thought I was getting to McGregor level, but I'm clearly not. Frankie Edgar. We haven't fought Frankie Edgar, have we? I don't think we have. I'm probably going to skip this though, because I have a feeling Rodriguez is the next, because he's second in the contender spot. I think I'd like to fight Uria, maybe Edgar at some stage, but mainly Rodriguez. Yeah, there he is. This is going to be a great fight in the next episode. I'm looking forward to this one. We're going straight back in after a really difficult fight against probably the only striker in this division who could kind of match me, bar maybe Holloway. And this is going to be great because he's got some moves on him. He's like a Tekken character. He does loads of spinning stuff, flying knees. It's going to be a fun fight. And hopefully Ortega, while I'm doing this, climbs his way back up. So I can fight Rodriguez, maybe Edgar, maybe... I think Edgar lost actually, so maybe not Edgar. And I would like to rematch Holloway at least once because I love Max Holloway and I want to give him a shot at me again because he's only fought me once when he lost the belt, and I think it's only fair I give him a second chance, providing he stays in the top 5. Then I'd like to give Max a second chance and see if he can beat me. And Ortega would be great. Arnold Allen, the English thing, but I don't think he's going to get very far, if I'm honest. I think in real life, he's probably going to become champion. That might be me being biased because he's English or something. But I do think he'll be champion in real life. But in this game, I think he's at it, if I'm honest. But so hopefully we beat Rodriguez. Then we will have beaten the top 4 and 6, 7, 8 as well. We've pretty much cleaned out the division except for Rodriguez and Edgar now. And after we've fought those, I'd love to give Holloway the last shot, then head up to lightweight, where I think it's still McGregor that is the champion. Yeah, McGregor. Not sure how Khabib's lost 4 times, that seems a bit dumb, but oh well. And Islam Makhachev isn't even in this because I started this career mode before he was even added into the game, so let's just pretend he's off to one championship or something like that, or Bellator or Eagle FC, something like that. And Kevin Lee's in here and he's definitely an Eagle FC. But there we go then. And in lightweight I'd of course want to fight McGregor. I think that could be a huge fight. Justin Gaethje's great, Poirier's great, Ferguson's always fun. Definitely want to fight Khabib. Edson Barboza's good. Beneil Dariush, Michael Chandler, Bobby Green, Ally Quinter. Lightweight's got so many people I'd like to fight. James Vick's just there. Bless him. I do really like James Vick, but I think he's lost his skills massively and confidence, so I think he's done. He's been done for a few years now, but definitely want to fight Poirier because he's probably my favourite fighter, followed by Nurmagomedov. I love Nurmagomedov as well. Gaethje's always a fun one because he's tough as nails. So is Ferguson, which would be good. I think with Ferguson we'd just outclass him on the feet and beat him, but he does have a few submissions in his locker. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He's always got something there. He's got many layers. But McGregor would be fun because that'll be a stand-up war. Hopefully like this Rodriguez fight. So yeah, things are looking up. We've regained our title. I thought that was going to break the pay-per-view sales. I was very wrong. But hopefully now we're champion again, we can start to break the pay-per-view records. But there we go. It's weird seeing a loss. I hate losing, but happens sometimes. And that's the rivalry officially done now. I'm not going to fight Chanson Young again. I think 3 fights is enough. I've won 2 of them. I'm the overall victor. And even in the fight I lost, I was destroying him. So I don't think he qualifies for a 4th fight. But who knows where the road will take us. We're 18-1. That's a very good record still, even if we aren't undefeated, which I would have loved. But I guess the main thing is we were an undefeated champion at some stage. We just happened to lose it pretty quickly. Bit by a twister as well, because we were sloppy for a little bit. But 3-fight win streak. I think we need 17 consecutive wins. Probably not going to happen, but oh well. And we've only had 1 fight of the night. Not sure what fight that was. Might have been the hooker one or something. and almost got 11 performance bonuses. That'll be the one we get. UFC fights, we need 35. UFC wins, we're going to get as well. And 2 division champion we'll hopefully get. So we're well on our way to being greatest of all time. Career earnings, I think we'll get easily. And pay-per-view buys, it's only a matter of time. If we keep on winning and we fight Conor McGregor for his belt while we're still champion, I think that'll definitely break the pay-per-view sales. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, please leave a dislike and tell me what you didn't like about it. I'm always up for hearing stuff. So yeah, and I'll hopefully see you in the next